I almost died at my friend's birthday party. Let me explain. At the time, I was in 11th grade and my friend was about to have her 17th birthday party at the beach. I had a huge crush on her, so I was like, cool. I get to show off all my swimming skills that I learned for like a week, because I was taking summer lessons. So I was pretty confident in my ability. Prior to this, I had years of inexperience in swimming. Like, I could barely hold myself up at all. If a lifeguard saw my attempt at swimming, they'd probably assume I was having a seizure. These lessons did nothing to my skill. Even after my lessons, I could barely hold myself up. A rock could be a better swimmer than me. Anyway, it was a nice sunny day. Her dad is driving us. And I remember right before getting there, I was belting out Cupid by 50/50 because it was just such a banger. It was nice because there's lots of people at the beach. It was very lively since it was summer. So naturally, we were doing typical beach activities. We played volleyball, which I played terribly. We ate pizza on a picnic blanket, and we swam at the beach. I say we, but in reality, I was sitting in the shallow end, barely even moving, even a centimeter, trying my best to swim. Meanwhile, my friends were reaching boat territory. Dude, they were so far. Like, throughout this, I was basically gaslighting myself, convincing myself these lessons were enough, actually believing that I could even remotely swim. Later, I started searching for things to do, and my friend settled on going. This was when it all started. As we're walking to the pier, I'm pretty calm and collected because there was no way in hell that I was going to jump off. But in the back of my head, I was considering it a little bit. What if this is my chance to impress her, right? So, we get to the observing everyone jumping off, and I'm looking down, seeing the strong current and the barnacles upon the support beams. That's scary, bro. Looking at that is scary if you don't know how to swim. The sea was a bright, reflective blue color with hints of deep blue undertones. As everyone is finished jumping off the pier, there are a few that haven't jumped, which included me. So my friend goes, "Hey, you should go try it. You should go jump in. Come on, it'll be fun." And I'm like physically uncomfortable by even this mere suggestion of this. So I'm like, hell no, I'm not going in. If I'm going in, then I'm not going in alone. She can go with you.
Are you nuts? I don't want to steal drugs from my father. I don't want to go inside a monster and I don't want to die. I think it's worth a shot. Yes, I agree. Let's do it.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, she can swim. This is my crush, by the way. So if things go wrong, she can help me. So with extreme hesitation, but the urge to impress her, I climb around onto the front side of the fence. My heart is racing at like 1,000 beats per minute. I am terrified out of my mind. I was considering not doing it at all because, you know, I didn't want to die.
Bruh.
But I was like, some cost out, so I already am on the other side of the fence. I might as well do it. Even just thinking about it makes me nervous. Like, just writing this, oh my god, bro. Whew, never doing that again. Do a little countdown, and then we jump. So, dive into the water, and I barely get to the surface to breathe. And I see her safely swimming away. So I'm like, okay, I can safely follow her. Then I tried to swim a little bit in the water. Oh, that's odd. I'm barely moving. I try kicking and doing everything I can, but then I start to panic. The water is getting in my mouth. I can barely breathe. The water was heavily seasoning my mouth with all its salt contents. Water was burning my nose. I'm panicking even more. I am sinking. The current is pushing against me. I start flailing my arms. I started getting tired and I can barely move anywhere. I start panicking, so I'm like, okay, I'll move away from the ladder. I'll go to the shore. This damn current is pushing me. I'm looking around. My friend isn't even there anymore. She's on top of the pier with my other friends looking incredibly worried. Okay, so what happened to being there with me? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just call for help. Help. I could barely even say anything. It was all lowercase because my lungs were collapsing. And this really nice lady was like, "It's okay, sweetie. Your friend is gonna help you. Help is on the way." My entire body is collapsing. We are sinking. Man is going down. In the nick of time, my other friend, who can swim very well, gets into the water from the shore and gives me her arm to hold on to. "You have to kick," she says, using basically all of her power. I try kicking, and I kid you not, my legs are not moving at all. I was in so much shock. Those things were just like twigs on the bottom of my torso. So she's swimming, while I'm basically a corpse that can just barely breathe. Thankfully, we make it to shore, and I remember after this, I was so much shock, and I was so dehydrated. It's like the sea just sucked out of all the life in me and replaced my internal body juices
Pepper.
with salt. It was so bad. I was so cold and so much shock, I could barely even walk back to the picnic blanket. I remember chugging down so much water, but I also had some nice macaroni, so at least that was nice. All my friends around me, it was so funny, all my friends around me were so worried, but the one friend who suggested me to jump was laughing. She found it so funny. So then I'm like staring at her, and then I go, dude, I almost died, and then she stops laughing. But in hindsight, it was stupid of me to do anyway. But I don't think I would have done it if she didn't peer pressure me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all over. Moral of the story, don't try to be dumb and stupid and do a stupid dumb thing like me. Try to do something you know you can. Alright, bye.